time we saw him here in Bushido was at Bushido, the tournament in September of '05, where he was submitted by current world lightweight champion Takanori Gomi in what Pride fans voted the Pride match of the year. And of course, Charles Crazy Horse Bennett continues to mug for the camera. Kawajiri, surprisingly actually, touching the gloves like the true professional he is. In talking to Kawajiri, you can tell he really doesn't like Bennett's antics.
Not at all. Not at all.
Ready? Fight!
No, it's fun to see that. Just a quick side note on Kawajiri shorts. My senior student in my academy in El Segundo, California, is the inventor of those shorts, the BCKs. So that's how big the sport has grown so quickly.
Great ball by Bennett. Kawajiri going for the single, turns it into the double. And of course, you know, when you take away all the fun and games of Charles Crazy Horse Bennett, he definitely has the knockout power. He's been in more than his fair share of brawls, and what keeps him coming back to Bushido is the fact that, you know, when the bell rings, he is a fighter.
Yeah, he really is.
Works his heart and soul into it. May not have the best record of any fighter in the business, but he knows that when it comes to Pride Fighting Championships, you have to fight, but you also have to entertain the fans.
He really knows how to. He really does like to compete. I'm not really happy with the way he trains, though. He doesn't spend enough time working on this. One thing he doesn't have well in his game is the ground game and submission game. He just spend more time on that. If he would, he'd be just he's an absolutely incredible athlete. He could up his game by 100% if he would work on the submission just a little.
Well, you can see from the open half guard, he is trying to work for the Kimura again against Kawajiri. It's going to be very difficult now. Kawajiri rotating, going for an armbar of his own now, but you can see that Bennett
keeping that Kimura up. Wow.
Now they're in the corner, but Kawajiri from the top.
You know, when I'm out teaching my seminars, I have to explain to everybody, a lot of the students, that you can't just rely on the one game, on the one thing that you know the best. You have to learn every game, every portion of the fight. And a lot of guys just aren't willing to do that, even the pro fighters.
Now it's Kawajiri controlling the rest. Now Bennett throws into him. Fireman's carry there.
Has his back in a good position. This is a deadly position for Bennett. He's so strong in this position. Just striking to the face from here.
Looking for that rolling knee bar is Tatsuya Kawajiri. Now he's got him in
got the toe hold.
Bennett doesn't feel that he's in much problems here, difficulty. Now you can see it! From the knee bar from Kawajiri. Bennett upset, but there's Kawajiri, who is looking to be the sportsman, making his way to Bennett to see if he's okay, but unfortunately Bennett very frustrated and letting out that emotion. But you talked about it, Drake. It's nice to see that, you know, he has that intensity, but if he really does want to become the fighter that a lot of people feel he could be, he's going to have to work on his ground game. In 2 minutes and 30 seconds with the knee bar, Tatsuya Kawajiri improves to 3-1 here in Bushido.
You know, it's a shame because Bennett could be great. He could be just an amazing fighter, amazing competitor, but he just doesn't spend enough time working on a submission game.
And you know, I don't know, is this smart? I mean, he just suffered a knee bar, now he's running to the back and running right out of the arena. And Tatsuya Kawajiri, meanwhile, will be greeted to a nice round of applause from the crowd here in the Saitama Super Arena. There's the world lightweight champion, Takanori Gomi. Really, let's face it, Kawajiri losing to Gomi in one of the highlights of 2005. This guy's not too far away from another title shot, or first title shot, because that was the tournament to determine the champion.